Hi Scorpio, this is your forecast for the month of July 2018. This is a general reading for Scorpio Sun, Scorpio Rising, or Scorpio Moon. For a more rounded overview, please watch your rising and moon sign as well. Now, the underlying energy is the Fool card. So there's a strong travel theme in this reading. So you may be having new experiences, you're off on some journey, you're taking a risk, and you're having to use your common sense. You want to start from the beginning. And, maybe you don't have the experience that you need, or you have to be careful that you're not being naive or foolhardy about a situation. And again, the second theme is that whether you are committed or somebody connected to you is. So you are moving into the unknown this month, and maybe, this is a new chance to do something better, maybe do something different, but potential is here. You're planting the seeds, there are opportunities, and you're having to make some very important decisions. Now, it could be that you've experienced some setback, maybe something significant or unexpected has happened that causes you to have to make some changes. But it's important that you maintain that optimism, that you have an open mind about something, and that you're not operating from a bias. You're entering a new phase of life. Maybe you want greater freedom or someone connected to you. For some of you, perhaps this ties to a child or someone younger, or again, taking some kind of risk. So you may be meeting some new people that have some kind of impact on your destiny. And this is the best time for you to try to further those goals, to put yourself in the spotlight, to let your light shine, let people know who you are, what you can do, what you're capable of. So this is the time to network, meet new people, get out into the community, introduce yourself, put your resumes out there. You may be getting a new job or relocating, or, maybe you're in a new relationship. Something about your life is in a transition where you're beginning something, or you're ending something, or beginning something. You're experiencing something new. And that's what it's all about. So you have to be very focused. You have to be motivated. You have to be driven. And you have to come up with a practical and realistic plan. And not only that, more importantly, you have to follow through with it. So this is a good time if you have some new plans to set those in motion. If you want to launch something, move in a new direction, even if you want to look at your health, if you want to start a diet, a fitness program, this is a great time to do that. If you need to make some changes in the way you relate to other people, in your attitude, this is the time to do that, because you feel a lot of enthusiasm, you feel confident, you know that you're capable of providing for your own success and your own happiness, and you have to believe in yourself and operate from that standpoint. You may be coming in contact with somebody who can open some doors for you. It's likely that you will. However, you cannot be gullible. You cannot just blindly move forward, or you're going to fall off that cliff. So you have to be careful about whether you're seeing things correctly. You have to be careful about the people that you deal with, because if you are fooling yourself in some way, or you're going out of your way to impress somebody who really can't offer you anything, or you're trying to save the wrong people, then you're going to have your day of reckoning. It could be, again, that attitude gets in the way. Maybe you're impatient, or you're over optimistic, or you're just focused on how you can get ahead, what you can get out of a situation, or the achievement that you're trying to accomplish. And you start to forget other people. You start to not think about their needs so much. You're willing to take that chariot and run over them in order to get what you want. Now, that could be you, or that could be somebody that you're dealing with. But this is a month where you have to use your common sense, because there are going to be some changes that you have to deal with, and largely tied to your relationships, your partnerships, what you're putting in versus what you're getting out. what you're putting out there versus what's being reflected back at you as a result of your attitude and the way you relate. Now, there's something about your situation where there is a lack of sensitivity. Somebody's very aloof or detached, and communication, in spite of that Chariot card being there, is a problem area. Somebody's being irrational or illogical, and they're trying to accomplish something where there's a lack of grounding. It could be somebody's playing the fool. There's a pie in the sky notion that has no chance at all of success. Or it could be that this is something new. You've just started on this journey. You're still working out the details, so something hasn't taken form yet. There is a lot of fire here, which indicates that somebody is being very rash and very impetuous. This may have to do with dating, with networking, with trying to put your ideas out there, with casting your net out and trying to get something in return. It may have to do with some kind of transaction or commerce. This is about, again, being flexible and accommodating, the curveballs. You may be in a situation where something is unpredictable or unreliable, or there's some kind of cancellation. There is a, great desire, great enthusiasm for a new project, something you're interested in, but there's also some resistance to that. Now, in spite of your intentions to move forward, things are inevitably going to slow down, either because you start to self-sabotage, you have some inner emotional resistance, or you become apathetic, or maybe there's apathy in the environment. You're not being supported to move forward. There is forward movement, but you can expect that there's going to be some resistance. Now, you may be very motivated because you're in a do or die situation. Your back is against the wall, and that can work for you or not. That can be constructive and motivational to overcome some challenge, or it can be destructive when you start spinning out of control. And, this is a very powerful period for you. It's promising some kind of dramatic and swift change in your life, and it's change that centers around your passion, your creativity, or something coming out of nowhere at you. And perhaps you welcome this change, or maybe you don't. All right, Scorpio, I hope you enjoyed this reading. Please join me on Instagram or my daily blog. And of course, you can always book a personal reading at thealchemistastrologer.com.